companionship and friendship because a human being likes to feel the praise and want of a living thing. It could be a person or an animal. So I believe that pets came to be on this earth because of that. As a child, I begged and pled for a puppy. I had a hard time making friends, so I thought my friend would one day be a dog. As I went along with my life, I came about a stray pup, lost, cold, and sick. They too seemed to seek a friend. My parents never seen me work so hard and comfort and protect and care for this animal, this poor defenseless animal. I was capable of saving her, and she became my best friend. We're going on a 12-year friendship streak. This is Dory. Dory is the reason I love myself more and more every day, and the reason I wanted to be Dr. Dolittle. So, like I said before, now I'm going to inform, and I want to teach you how to be a Dr. Dolittle too. I call this the 3F strategies. The first strategy is found dog. It's a 2-week period. You start off with a flyer. You make a poster with a picture of the animal that you found. I tend to put my information like a phone number or email. A description of the animal helps too. Then I put in big bold letters, found, and then the kind of animal. For example, found kitten, found dog, found puppy, found pig. I post them around the area that I found the animal at. I wait about 3 days to a week, and then I take them down if they're not claimed. So unfortunately, if I don't find the stray animal's original owner, I go to step 2. Step 2 is find a home. I tend to go first and ask friends and family. Why? Well, just feel a little bit comfortable starting off that way. So I ask them if they're interested in a pet, and if they know anyone that would be. It's a quick and easy way. I send a picture, and I tell them about the animal. If that doesn't work, I go to my next find a home option. And that's media, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. So what that means is I post a picture of the animal, and I write a little caption, bio, / about me for the animal, and I put my information on there as well. I wait a couple days on that, 3 to 5 days. If that doesn't work, I go to my last and final option. I look up shelters, sanctuaries, and foster homes. I know what you're thinking. Dr. Dolittle is giving up? Not at all. I never give up. What this means is, as long as you have good research on the shelter, sanctuary, or foster home, you're in good hands. So there's shelters out there that actually don't put animals down. They're private shelters that foster these animals, that don't give up, that are like people like me, and maybe people out there that are probably like me. And there are also sanctuaries. Sanctuaries, the shelter homes or fosters that I communicate with know of sanctuaries, like horse sanctuaries, pig sanctuaries, beagle sanctuaries, and it's just a world for this breed animal. And you take them there, and they get to intertwine and mingle with other animals their kind. And lastly, the shelter volunteers. There's a lot of shelter volunteers and workers that have space to foster an animal when you don't have the time anymore. You have school, you have work. This is their job. It's not giving up, it's getting another helpful hand. Lastly, when I personally find an animal home, which this is my favorite last strategy of the F strategies, is the forever home. When I find someone that's interested in an animal, they respond to me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, they see a flyer at a pet show or something of that sort, I tend to interview them. So what does that mean? That means I just do the typical usual credentials, name, living space, what are you looking for in a pet, tell them about the pet, and I bring out the animal. I let them be one with the animal and see how they feel towards the animal. And finally, I say my goodbyes. Once the animal has a set home, I put all things away but the animal, and I send him off. So to conclude this speech today, it's not easy saying goodbye to a new friend. Sometimes I stay with these animals for weeks. I take care of them as if they were my own. They do go on checkups, and I do feed, clean, and provide them a place to stay and sleep. I love animals. It's my passion to find them a home. I believe you don't have to be an agency or some big shelter to help animals. So to conclude, I do this for myself, and I do this for my best friend, Dory. I just came back from seeing her this past weekend. I hope this speech was very informative for you, and I hope it helped inspire somebody out there the way Dory inspired me.
Okay, next one.